Well, a Corpus Christi Vietnam veteran and Purple Heart recipient is receiving some national recognition. It's all thanks to the Purple Heart Patriot Project. Each year, the project honors veterans from each state with an all-expenses-paid trip to New York. Bill Churchwell spoke with the local hero who was chosen to represent the Lone Star State, and he has this report.
With high fives and handshakes, it's the welcome home these Purple Heart veterans deserve. One that is long overdue for folks like 73-year-old Vietnam vet Lazaro Camarillo.
Something that you're never gonna forget.
I caught up with him right here at the VFW Hall on Air Street, where he gave me a look back at the pictures of a young man drafted into the U.S. Army in 1968. Camarillo served as part of the 101st Airborne Division in Vietnam when he was hit by a rocket-propelled grenade. The blast struck him under his throat.
I went to the hospital, I came out, I had to learn how to walk, I had to learn how to speak.
Camarillo received the Purple Heart for his war injury that almost cost him his life. But seeing the way veterans were treated at the time upon returning home, his service and sacrifice is something he tells me he actually hid from others.
Didn't tell anybody. I was a veteran for 13 years. Not even my wife, nobody.
Today, Camarillo, or Airborne as his friends call him, now serves in a different way, volunteering to help make sure his fellow veterans are treated with respect.
You know, I've been volunteering with the VA since 1979. I've been doing claims in 1983. I help everybody else except myself.
His selfless work over the years now receiving national recognition. Camarillo was one of 50 veterans chosen as this year's Purple Heart Patriot Project honorees.
We like to think it's the best deployment they've ever been on.
Colonel Russ Vernon is the executive director of the National Purple Heart Honor Mission.
You know, these honorees weren't just picked for their wartime service. More important to us is what they've come to do since they've come home in terms of service to community, service to others.
Camarillo and his family were flown to New York, where he got to check out the Statue of Liberty, West Point, the historic Washington's headquarters, and even the National Purple Heart Hall of Honor. This veteran says he will never forget the way they made him feel.
They pay everything. They pay the trip, the meal, the hotel, and they treat you like a king.
Bill Churchwell, 3 News.